What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zigman. I'm back at you today with another video. Today's video is going to be all about Sage's Slow Orb. I've spent countless hours working on this video, finding all of these spots for you guys, so I hope you do like it. If you do like it and you want to see more of these videos, drop a like down below, and also if you're feeling frisky, drop a subscription down below with the notifications on. That way when I post this next video, you guys are the first people to find out. Also, if you have a Twitch, which if you're playing Valorant, you probably do, JK, you have to, then you should come over to my live stream and say hello. Twitch.tv/Zigma with 2 H's. Link will be in the description. Make sure you click it. Come hang out with your boy. Alright, let's crack into this video. Alright guys, this is going to be the first orb I'm going to show you today. This is going to land in heaven on a site. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to jump up on this barrel right outside of T-spawn. This rock that's pointing out, if you aim just a tad bit above it on the very top corner left side, throw that orb. It bounces off the wall over there, lands right inside of heaven perfectly. So I think this is going to be a very nice orb for a lot of teams to use to take site early on. Alright guys, so this is going to be the next orb I'm going to show you. This orb is for heaven as well, and it's pretty simple. So you walk up to these 2 crates right here. You want to aim at this little pole. Put your crosshair in between the light, like right in the center of your crosshair, put the light there, and then you just want to throw it. This one also bounces off the wall similar to the other one and lands practically in the exact same spot. It's just thrown from a different angle. This one, as you can see, is very nice as well. So this next orb is going to be an orb for U-Haul. So normally what you'd have to do, begin around, you clear here, and then you would want to throw your orb there. That way you cut off the U-Haul push. So this is just a safe option to that. What you want to do is come to this corner. You want to aim up in between this leaf right here. Where it cuts off. You want to aim right there at the tip of this one. Just throws it straight up in the air. And it lands basically exactly where you just threw that orb. But you don't have to worry about getting shot instantly. So if this guy's here, he's stuck there. All you have to worry about is to your right. I think it's a pretty nice orb. So this next one I'm going to show you guys isn't necessarily like super valuable, but I thought it was a cool one that I found. It's going to be like the hell position on A site, so it'd be kind of nice possibly to help your teammates pushing out of bathrooms, but this is how you do. You jump up on this barrel, then you want to aim up here above this thing, and where the wall meets it, just right above it, shoots right over, bounces off the wall a couple times, and then slows out this whole position. So the reason I like this one though, it gets that corner spot very nice, so he's not getting out of there at all. But yeah, so this orb is going to be very nice in conjunction with that heaven orb right there thrown from the crate. Well, not these crates, but the other crates. But you want to walk up to this corner like so, pull out your orb, and you want to aim it at the corner of this. I don't even know what this is, but the corner right here that I'm aiming at, and you just throw it. This orb cuts off the rotation from CTs, the CTs from B. And it's very nice orb in my opinion. It gets the whole strip, so it's going to slow them down quite a bit if they decide to actually go through this. But I think this is a very nice one in conjunction with that heaven, so that you can take site and not have to worry so much about this rotate right off the start. This orb is going to be thrown over here from A link. And what you want to do is come up right here beside this little cart. You want to aim up here beside this wall. The top right corner, aim just a little bit to the right of it, and you just want to chuck that bad boy. So this one is going to land outside of halls on B site. I think it's going to be kind of nice just to kind of slow down the push out of halls. It doesn't go all the way in, as you can tell, but they're not going to be able to push out. So whoever's peeking in hookah will only have to worry about them right here and not running out and then kind of getting like a weird angle right here on side. So I think it's going to be pretty sweet. So this next orb is going to be very good in my opinion. It is thrown from right here on this corner and it flies over and lands in hookah. The only issue with this orb is, if you can tell, right, so here in a second I should bounce up, I bounce up. Now I'm down, now I'm up. What you want to do is, while you're down like this, tap D until it's like 1 click. Notice how it's just, I tap W, then I tap D, okay? So you want it like that, and then you want to throw it right here where this piece meets this piece. You just want to throw it right in the corner. Flies over there, bounces off the wall, and then falls through the little roof opening in hookah. So if the guy right here is pushing out, now he's slowed, he can't get away easily. I think it's pretty nice. I think it could be very useful in team play. So hopefully you guys can get some value out of that. To the top left of the cylinder where it crests down and then comes straight up, you want to aim at the very top over to the left a little bit so it goes by it. And then you just want to throw that bad boy. Now this one is similar to the other one that I just showed you. It only blocks the exit, but this one is a little bit more like wider over here on this side. Alright, so now we're going to get started in the CT-oriented orbs. Basically, these orbs are going to be focused towards like stopping pushes from T's and cutting off kind of like choke points, really. This is going to be for bathroom on A site. You want to come into this corner, go right here, aim to the very tip of this and to the left just a little bit so that will go straight by. It lands right outside of bathrooms, like I said. Now, it's not going to stop them from coming close to the doorway, but it will stop the push out. Like, they're not going to push through this, period. Most of the time. I'm sure there's some crazy guy out there, you know what I'm saying? Now, this next orb is going to be, like, a little meh. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. It's going to land right here, deep A short. Normally, you would throw it from over here, you know, close or something, bounce it off the wall. But this is just... I'm going for like non-risky type orbs that can still deny. That's my whole point of this video. You want to walk up to this barrel on top of this colon again. And then you want to throw it where this little thing sticks out. You want to meet it right there in the corner and just throw that bad boy. Like I say, you know, this is kind of like a meh one. I don't know how useful it'll actually be. But nonetheless, it's still a nice way to cut off some choke points for the T's while not being very risky. The next orb I'm going to show you is also thrown from CT spawn. This orb is going to land right outside of Garden, like actually on B site. And it's not going to stop them from being in Garden, but if they are in Garden, it's going to stop them from pushing on the site and getting a quick plant easily. So you want to walk to this barrel right on top of this cone. And at the top of this little window, you just want to aim right at the top to the right of that left side there so that it goes through, bounces off the wall, and then lands there. I don't know how valuable this orb will really be, but it'll definitely cut off the quick plant people like to do, just running right here and planting the bomb. So, hopefully that'll be useful. Now this next orb I'm going to show you guys is very good. I've used it personally in a lot of my games. You want to walk up to here, right outside of halls, aim at this crane where this, whatever this is, meets the bottom side of the crane here. You want to put the middle of your crosshair right at the bottom of it, and you want to throw it. Now this lands right outside the teleporter on short. It's very, very strong, very valuable orb in my opinion, especially if your teammates are calling that they're pushing short quick. You're on B. You can hit this very fast, and it cuts off that whole area that you just saw. Very, very valuable orb, and I think this is going to be used once people actually find out about this and see this. I 100% think it's going to be used. This orb, guys, is also another nice orb in my opinion. It's in the exact same spot as the last one you saw, but this one is going to hit right outside the market exit. So right here at the tip of this building, under this bar, you want to aim right under the bar, but right at the tip of the building, and you just throw it. Now this one is going to be very sweet. I think it's going to cut off a lot of pushes from the market into mid, but you'll see, as you can tell, you know, it covers a lot of area. So if your teammate's in Hookah, swings out after that orb, after he hears him walking, you know they have to be right in here. So I think it's going to be a sweet orb. Let me know what you guys think. Similar to the last orb, this one is going to be in the mid area, but this one is going to block off like close mid right outside of Hookah. The way I line this up is right here at this door. I just aim at this thing and walk straight into it. Okay, once you're into the wall and you can't go any further, this little box thing up here, you aim in line, put your crosshair like in line with this at the top left, and then you just want to throw it. And this is going to bounce off the wall, and it lands right outside of the doorway here on Hookah. So if your player in Hookah is getting pushed, this is a very nice orb, I think, to slow them down and possibly create a play for your teammate here to swing on them. Now this is the final orb that I have for this map that I've currently found. Now I have other orbs, of course, that work. I found a ton of throws on this map specifically, but I'm trying to stick with orbs that have lineups that are easy to throw. That way they're consistent. The consistency is key in my opinion. Now this orb, what you want to do is walk right here in this corner, and then you want to, if you can tell, the tip of this building is through this wall. That's how you find it. You can see the tip right here. But that way you're not like, oh, which one do I shoot through? You want to aim it through here. Now this one I'm not going to be able to show you very well, but it lands basically right outside of A link. I apologize that I don't have someone to help me, you know, like show you these things. But this is the best I can do, boys. I'm sorry. But you can tell, you can see where it lands. Now, as far as like usability, potentially. So if you're playing B, your teammates are playing A, and they're like, okay, they pushed them up short, right? So the enemies are right here where I'm standing. And your teammates, let's say he's in U-Haul. He hears them backing off a short here. If he hears them backing off a short, you can then throw this orb, slow them down, and then they're like, oh my god, now Sage is on flank. Sage just threw this orb from right here. That's probably what's going to be going through their mind, because they're not going to expect the orb to come flying over the building, right? So I think that orb will be useful to stop the rotate off of short for the T's, and possibly help your teammate here on U-Haul, or one that's close behind this boxes right here, to make a play on the guy that's like scared to push through here because there's an orb, maybe like coming back recklessly. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the orbs that I showed you in this video. If you think they're going to be useful, let me know. If you plan on using them, or you do use them and they turn out to be useful, let me know in the comments below. I mean, it would be very neat to see like the orbs that I came up with, you know, being used by you guys. Let me know what map you want to see next down in the comments as well. I plan on doing, like I said earlier in the video, all of the maps eventually. But if you guys would prefer Haven over Split, like for example, or vice versa, just let me know. I'm going to start looking for orbs. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please, please, please drop a like. And we'll see you in the next one.